Greetings and welcome back to Big Bacon's Collection. I'm your host, Big Bacon. Today we're going to be looking at another virtue signaling pack from Marvel Legends. Thank you once again, Hasbro. Today from the Khonshu Build-A-Figure wave, the Disney Plus WandaVision series, Agent Jimmy Woo. I guess his visa finally cleared and he got into customs, because I've only seen this guy once in a store. I snagged him as soon as I did, and since then I've only seen him one other time. And believe me, I look quite a bit. So as always, we're going to look at the packaging. We're going to bust him out of his cardboard casket. We're going to look at his accessories, look at him, check his articulation, gear him up, and get him... Man, I don't know what's going on. Get him up on the shelf. So, from the Marvel Legends series on top, Khonshu Build-A-Figure. Wanda. Agent Jimmy Woo, Disney Plus. Nice image of Jimmy in the background there. A render. That's right, not an actual photo, a render of the figure. Marvel Studios WandaVision. Stupid script. Virtue signaling. Hasbro. This side we have the Khonshu Build-A-Figure. The only thing remaining of a cross sale. Stupid script. Stupid script and enormous virtue signaling. This side we have the image of Jimmy again. On the back, we have a buttload of stupid script. That render of the figure again. And then the accessories. A Khonshu arm and staff. And an alternate hand with a close-up magic FBI business card. So, tape does appear to be fully intact. I'm a little less worried now. What do you say we crack this guy open? Yay! Stuff and things. It's a cardboard casket. More stupid script. Ooh. Ah. Nothing else. So, start with the baggies. That's it for baggie number one. Alrighty, something has disappointed me. See if baggie 2 disappoints as well. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, let's just get this out of the way. We've got a Khonshu arm. It's going to go into a magic baggie. We have the base of the Khonshu staff. Won't fit in the baggie. We have the head of the Khonshu staff, which is bent to shit. Why? Because it's rubber. It's that cheap rubbery plastic. So, yeah, a little bit of bending, a little bit of heat. It'll straighten right back. I mean, it's already straightened mostly back up. But still, for shame, Hasbro. Just going to move all that out the way. We have the alternate hand with the FBI card. James Woo. You can actually see if I can read that with my bare eyes. James Wu, Federal Bureau. Okay, the of investigation is very small, as is the emblem, but you can read Federal Bureau and James Wu. Nice. Hand itself is pretty well molded, well detailed. Paint on the card is pretty good, except for right there around the thumb, you got a little bit of skin tone where the white didn't get painted all the way on. This alternate hand has a horizontal hinge. Although I suppose if you turn it, it would be vertical, but not holding wise. Now onto the casket. We have James Wu. And already I see one issue I do not like. And anybody who's ever handled one of these suited bodies knows exactly what that is. It's ankles that don't want to maneuver far enough forward to actually let the figure stand. Well, interesting. I see what they did there. I don't like what they did there, because it's causing issues elsewhere. Alright, well, let's start looking at him. So the face sculpt is very much James Wu. It's Jimmy. Everybody loves Jimmy. He looks like he's got a slight eye issue, but if you look at the eyebrow, I think he's just trying to do that sort of winking eyebrow up look. Either that or he has Bell's palsy, partial facial paralysis. Hair is well sculpted. Painted in nicely. This one does not have an overly shiny face. I love it. So he's got this brown overcoat on. The sculpt on it is fairly nice. Honestly, it looks like they just reused the coat, standard jacket sleeves, give it a new overlay. They didn't use the Nick Fury body though, which is amazing because it has a holster and magazine pouches. Now, what I have an issue with, okay, well, if they did glue it, it didn't stay glued. So maybe that will fix the issue. So, this is a separate piece. Because of how high it was sitting on the collar, it brought the tie out away from the body. Now hopefully it'll lay flat eventually at least. The jacket has a bunch of zippers and buttons all painted in. Bravo for that. Even along the upper collar, and you can see it's a little bit off on the upper collar. Once again, we've got a jacket overlay and no paint underneath to hide the fact that there's a shirt in there. I hate that. With the fiery passion of 1,000 suns. Pants are just standard trouser pants. Same kind you get on every other suited body. And with the wingtip dress shoes. I can't say they're wingtip necessarily, but they are dress shoes. So articulation-wise, the head is on a ball that is up on top of a hinge. So that allows it to look up only that far because of the collar of the jacket. The neck itself is its own piece. So it allows good down. You can walk like an Egyptian should you choose to do so. And that chain in the back just keeps riding up and up and up. Damn you, Hasbro. Just a little molded bend in there and a slightly sturdier plastic, and that would have laid flat. Well, arms do not come up to 90 because once again, this top crest of this sleeve pushes against the top edge of the body and won't go any further. No butterfly joining. Arm will rotate all the way around. Bicep cuff for rotation. Double jointed, pinless. Okay, this is a new arm because it's pinless. Let's see if we can actually get. There we go. With both hinges going, you got pretty good range, but a natural looking elbow. Hands rotate. Has a horizontal on the left hand, horizontal on the right hand. You know, for an FBI agent, he really should have come with a gun. He's got an ab crunch. Allows him to bend forward that far. Back. Pretty good despite the jacket, but the jacket does keep pushing it back into place. Rotation at the waist. Yep, I'm loosening that joint up a little bit. So the leg kicks out only that far. Kicks forward. 90. Back none. Thigh cuff for rotation. Double jointed pinned knee. No kind of boot cut. Foot hinges back that far. Forward. Only that far. Front facing pin for rocker. Now will you stand? You're standing. So why don't we take a second. And I'm going to display him with the card, which means popping one hand, popping in the other. Just a little bit of tilt. I think the jacket collar is affecting that. And there we have him. So what do you say we go ahead and get him up on the shelf? Once again, thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and I'll see you all next time.